everyone. Welcome to Sam's Summaries. This episode is a deep dive discussion into Sam Fury's summary of Chapter 9 from the book The Only Cryptocurrency Investing Book You Need by Freeman Publications. It has been created with the help of AI. The chapter is titled Frequently Asked Questions from First-Time Crypto Investors. You can read the original post at samfury.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're tackling cryptocurrency.
Always a hot topic.
Right. It feels like everyone's talking about it, but to be honest, it can be a bit intimidating if you're not already in the know.
I get that.
So we're going to break things down, make it all a bit more, well, digestible.
Sounds good.
Now, we're using this book as our guide. It's called The Only Cryptocurrency Investing Book You Need, and it's written with first-time investors in mind.
Perfect for anyone feeling a bit lost.
Totally. So let's jump into some of the most common questions people have, especially if they're thinking about using crypto for big financial goals, like retirement.
Yeah, retirement is a big one. Crypto definitely adds a new dimension to that.
Okay, so first things first. The book really stresses that crypto is still largely unregulated. What exactly does that mean for, well, anyone interested in crypto?
Well, unlike traditional markets, there isn't a ton of oversight. That can be appealing to some people, the whole idea of decentralization, freedom from government control, all that.
It definitely has that Wild West kind of vibe.
Exactly. But that also means there's more risk, right?
That makes sense. So for someone looking at retirement, how does that lack of regulation play into things? Should they just steer clear?
Not necessarily. The book does talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum as potential options, and they have shown the possibility of higher returns than, say, your typical retirement account.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. It's important to remember, though, that past performance isn't a guarantee of future returns.
And crypto can be really volatile.
Absolutely. Volatility can work for you, or it can work against you.
Diversification is key then. Like, you wouldn't put all your retirement funds into just crypto.
Exactly. Diversification is always a good idea, regardless of what you're investing in. And the book actually talks about some ways to incorporate crypto into your retirement plan. Things like self-directed IRAs.
Self-directed IRAs.
Yeah, those can be a good option for alternative assets. Also, if your 401k isn't directly tied to an employer-sponsored plan, you might be able to hold crypto there too.
Interesting. So there are definitely options, but it sounds like it can get pretty complicated pretty quickly.
It can, for sure. Definitely a good idea to talk to a financial advisor who really understands the ins and outs of crypto.
Before I run off to my financial advisor, though, we got to talk taxes.
Everyone's favorite topic.
Right. So are crypto taxes completely different from, say, stock taxes?
They can be. The book points out this interesting thing. As of 2022, crypto doesn't have medium exchange status. Basically, it's not used as easily for day-to-day transactions.
So no buying my morning coffee with Bitcoin then?
Not quite yet, at least not easily. And that difference in how it's used impacts the tax implications. You still have to pay capital gains tax on any profit you make from selling it, just like with stocks or other assets.
So if I sell some Bitcoin and make a profit, I still owe the government a cut. What about stuff like donations or inheritance?
Those actually follow similar rules to traditional assets. The book does mention an interesting little detail, though. Gifts of crypto under $15,000 aren't taxed.
Ooh, nice. Maybe I'll gift my future grandkids some Bitcoin. That'd make for a fun Thanksgiving story.
Imagine telling your grandkids you retired on Bitcoin.
Right. But jokes aside, this is serious stuff. Probably best to consult a tax professional before making any big moves with crypto.
Definitely. A tax professional can make sure you're doing everything by the book, pun intended.
Nice. Okay, one more thing I wanted to cover. What are hard forks?
Think of it like a tree trunk splitting into two separate branches. That's essentially a hard fork in the crypto world.
A split.
Yeah, it's basically a big change to the rules, the code of a cryptocurrency. And that creates essentially a new version of that currency, often with new features.
Oh, so like a software update, but instead of just changing the existing thing, it creates a whole new thing.
Exactly. And the cool thing is, if you held the original currency, you typically get the new coins too, like Bitcoin Cash. It came about through a hard fork of Bitcoin back in 2017.
It's like a bonus for early investors.
In a way, yeah. But it's worth mentioning that hard forks can be controversial. They usually come about because of disagreements within the crypto community, different ideas about where a particular cryptocurrency should go.
That's really interesting. We've covered a lot. We talked about the lack of regulation around crypto, how it could potentially fit into retirement planning, being careful, of course, the unique tax rules, and even those fascinating hard forks.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, and I think it highlights just how dynamic the world of crypto is. What we know today might be totally different tomorrow.
Staying informed is crucial. So as you keep learning about crypto, here's something to think about. What do you think the future holds for cryptocurrency? Will we see it become more mainstream, more integrated into our everyday finances, or will it keep that kind of Wild West, unpredictable feel?
So many possibilities, it's hard to say.
Right. Exciting times ahead. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to Sam's Summaries. If you found this episode useful, let us know with a like, follow, and share. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to visit samfury.com to get free access to all of Sam's original summaries, which you can download as PDFs, as well as other exclusive content. It's all completely free at samfury.com.